Shoptik is a shopping slot ticketing platform developed for the current and post-pandemic world to enforce social distancing in the community, where users can book slots for their trips for essentials. Shopkeepers can update stocks and maintain social distancing at their respective shops, and people with admin access can retrieve data about the suspected carriers and perform an effective contact tracing. Upon logging in, a customer can choose a shop from a list of shops that are geographically nearby. The customer can even take a look at the availability of items that he intends to buy from these shops. The customer can then proceed to book a token for a particular shop. By clicking on the book token button, the customer can then choose a slot based on the availability, which is indicated by the color of the button. A green color button shows that the slot has not been booked by a lot of people yet. Now the customer can proceed to click on a particular slot and confirm his token. Once a slot has been booked by the customer, the QR code, that is the token that will be checked in order to enter the shop premises, will be emailed to the customer. There is also another provision by which the user can access the QR code. By clicking on the booking history, the customer can view all the live bookings on the shop cards to view the QR code to that particular shop. Also, report a store if they have any grievances or observe that the rules of social distancing are not being followed. A separate Android application has been developed in order to check the validity of the QR code. The shopkeeper side of the application has two main features. One is that the shopkeepers can keep an eye on how many slots in a day are being booked by customers from their shop, and the other is updating the stock availability of their shop every day. The shopkeeper can update the availability of the stocks very easily by clicking simply a button. The shopkeeper can add items to the list of items that are going to be displayed to the consumers and also delete items. This is the admin page, and an admin is a government representative who can access the client information and track a person if found positive. So you can track a person, or you can see the list of carriers, that is people who have been tested positive. So you click on the track a person button and enter the details of the person you want to track and select a date from which you want to do the tracking. So now you can see that you have tracked a person called Sailendra, and you have found that these are the shops that he has been to with the time slots. Now on clicking the possible contacts button, you get to see a list of customer details who have possibly been in contact with Sailendra from the date that was specified while tracking him. So this is basically the list of people who have been to the same shops at the same time slot as Sailendra. As you can observe, the font that are in red represent people who are actually carriers themselves, that is, they have been tested positive. Now from the list we see in Bhavanan and we track that person. So now you can see that he has been marked a carrier already, and you can, by clicking the track a person button, you can track other people and you can mark them as carrier if they have been tested positive recently, and you can see that they are marked as a carrier already if they have been tested positive already.